Hey guys, how's it going? People Evil here once again with another Star Wars Battlefront beta. This time I'm playing in the actual multiplayer mode. Love this game, as I said in the previous video. I just thought I'd show you a little bit of what the actual gameplay plays like, the way it moves. As I said before, it plays a little bit quicker than what Battlefield does. I loved when I unlocked the jetpack on this. Got you out of trouble, got you to the objective a little bit quicker, and when you're after these drop pods, sometimes the positioning that you manage to obtain, like the quicker you do it, the more chances there are of not only killing the enemy, but obtaining them drop pods, which after all is the end mission part of it. Now, I appreciate that some of you guys are going to not play the objective and just go for the kills. So if you want to do that, then it also helps getting down those alleys early, so you're blocking their route to the pod. You can get in different places, and then once you start to come under the fire with the jetpack, of course you can remove yourself from that fire and wait until your health regenerates a little bit. You'll see on this sometimes when I'm playing it, it takes probably, I don't know, 7-8 seconds for the health to sort of fully regenerate once you get hit. Similar time to what it takes for you to regenerate your grenade, for example. Really did enjoy this game. Different bits on this being quite a sort of small circular map, almost, was quite fun doing it, but playing the same map obviously in the beta, I appreciate that it's only the beta, so they're only going to release one of the maps. Fair play to them for even releasing it and it looking so good as it is. But I'd like to see what other maps there are doing it. Now, unlike if you've played Call of Duty Hardpoint before, where you know where the rotation of the hills are, so you can get into them positions early to drop pods, it's totally different. I don't believe they go in any set place. I mean, I could be wrong. Maybe it's something that they're considering doing, and it could end up more like the Hardpoint mode in Call of Duty. But as it stands right now, I believe they're sort of randomly generated. I don't actually know, to be honest with you guys, whether that is the case or whether it's done on where the players are located, perhaps, which seems like a more logical way of doing this. I mean, I had one down on the beach at one point, and I don't think I've ever had it there again. But such a quick playing game compared to the normal Battlefield. Partly due to the jetpacks, partly due to other sort of reasons, the map being a little bit smaller than some of the Battlefield maps. And I think also it's the type of game mode that you're playing. You're bound to all conjugate around this one little particular drop pod, if you like. As you can see there, a little bit unlucky with that one. Team that I'm playing against here is not a bad team, or what it seems like anyway. You can see that one person seems to be going for a lot of the kills on that team, whereas us, we seem to be a bit of a mix, a match. But at the minute we are certainly winning on the drop pods, outnumbering them 4-2 on the captures. Now, to obtain the drop pod you have to walk up to it. I think it's press the X button on the Xbox, which I'm guessing is square on the PlayStation if I remember correctly. And you have to do that to start initiating the capture sequence. Once you've started doing that, you have to basically hold the ground up until the point where it's captured. Now, of course, you're going to come under fire from the enemy. While doing that, the easiest way of breaking it is if you don't all attack from the front. If you attack from different directions, it makes it a lot harder for the enemy to predict where you're coming from. Because obviously, if you're going to do that and come from the different directions, they don't know which line of sight to be looking at. Now, I finished this game on nearly a double positive there, 16-9. And I'm going to take that away from this. Quite happy with that little performance. I do think that the levels in the player's ability will start to change as they start to learn the maps, the rotations and different things. Certainly the tactics and the different game modes, because this is something that we've not really seen before, or at least a variation. So I hope to catch you in the next video. Really hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, click that like button, and if you loved it, please feel free to hit the subscribe.